Hello everyone! Today we are making angel food cake. Why is it called angel food cake? Because it is made by this beautiful angel. Just kidding. It's because it's light and fluffy and there's no fat in it, which you can then tell yourself it means is really healthy, right? So this is a cake based off of egg whites. I have this liquid egg whites, which usually doesn't whip up very well, but we're gonna try it out today because I had this left over and I'm trying to use it up because we're in quarantine, and what else are we gonna do with a liter of egg whites? I don't know. So you can also make this with regular egg whites. It probably takes about 12 of them. If you're someone who uses a lot of egg yolks, like I sometimes need them for hollandaise sauce. My favorite thing to eat is eggs Benedict. So you can always freeze your egg whites in the freezer in a little Ziploc bag and then let them thaw out and use them for a cake like this once you have enough. So we're gonna try it out and hopefully it works today, but we'll find out. So before I turn on the mixer, I'm just gonna sift together my flour. I've got 3/4 of a cup plus 2 tablespoons of regular flour. Ideally you want 1 cup of cake flour, but I don't have that. So instead I have the regular flour plus 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, as well as 1 1/4 cups of icing sugar. And this is one recipe where you do need to sift. I normally am against sifting because it's a whole extra step, but since it's such a light fluffy cake, we want to do that so we make sure everything stays light and fluffy. So I'm going to sift that 3 times. So I'll just pop all that stuff in here. I like to sift onto a parchment paper because then I can just fold it with a crease in the middle, like so, and then easy dumping into the thing. So I have 2 pieces. We'll sift it onto one and then pop it out and sift it onto the other. This is just a sifter I use to make pasta and stuff, just from the dollar store, nothing crazy. If you have one of those ones, go for it. I don't, because like I said, I don't like sifting things. Awesome. So I'm going to sift away and then I'll be right back and we'll get our egg whites. Flour, icing, sugar, cornstarch mix sifted 3 times now. So I'm just putting that to the side. And then I've started whipping my egg whites up. We're making a meringue here and then we're going to fold the flour mix into it. So I started whipping just the egg whites. You can kind of see they're already getting little soft peaks in them. So now I'm going to start adding my sugar and salt and lemon juice. The recipes for most angel food cakes require cream of tartar, but I'm locked in my house, so I don't have that. We're gonna just replace it with 1 teaspoon of lemon juice. So I'm gonna pop that in. Cream of tartar is an acid, so hopefully we can replace it with this acid. This is just bottled lemon juice. I like having it on hand because lemons get really expensive sometimes, and this way I always have it. So I've got that in there, as well as oh my God, it's fine. 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt. Throw a little over your shoulder because you just spilled salt everywhere and it's good luck or something. All right, so we'll turn this on and then I'm just gonna, while it's whipping, slowly add a cup of regular sugar. And I asked in my stories what flavor you wanted to do today, lemon or brown sugar. So we're gonna do lemon, that's what won out. If you did want to do a brown sugar flavored angel food cake, this would be brown sugar right now. But we're doing lemon, so slowly adding in our regular sugar. You don't want to dump it all in at once because it's gonna collapse our meringue and we don't want to do that. So we're just slowly adding that in, and then we want to whip it up until it's a stiff. 8 minutes or so of mixing, or whipping I should say, on a high speed. And our meringue looks beautiful. Meringues make me nervous sometimes, so I'm really happy with how this turned out. If you are making this, make sure there's no grease or oil on any of your mixer bowl or whisk, because that will make it not whip up. But this looks amazing. So Ooh, oh my gosh, there's a pan there. It's fine. So into this, since we're making lemon, I'm gonna add 1 teaspoon of lemon extract that I have here. If you have actual lemon, you can zest it with that microplane we've been using for Parmesan cheese, but I don't. And then normally if I make something with lemon, I add a few drops of yellow food coloring just because your brain thinks it tastes more lemony when it's yellow. Magic. But I don't have that here, so lemon extract it is only. And then into this, we're going to very carefully fold in our flour icing sugar mixture. I'm gonna do a motion like this, very gently, and add this in probably about 3 or 4 amounts. This is why the parchment helps too, because it's kind of like a little funnel. Okay. And our goal here is to keep the air inside of the meringue and not deflate it too much. So as soon as most of this flour is folded in there, see how I'm lifting from the bottom and folding over top. That's what we want to do. All right, so that was our first batch. We're gonna add some more in. A little shaky. And keep going. Ooh. Perfect. I'm gonna keep doing that and I'll be right back. So we have all of our flour mixture mixed in here, but look how fluffy it still is. If your batter is turned to liquid, still bake it. It might work, but it might not also work. Who knows? It's a magical, delicious thing. So an angel food cake normally gets baked in an angel food cake pan, which has this removable bottom. Magical. You can bake it in other pans. It might be a little bit denser because this guy has a hole so we can flip it upside down when it comes out of the oven. But I have baked it in other pans too. It's still good. I just love eating angel food cake. The weird thing about this cake batter is, since there is no fat in it, we don't want to grease it at all. We want it to be completely dry, no Pam or anything, because the dryness on the side is going to help your batter crawl up and be nice and fluffy. So we'll pop this into the pan, and then I'm going to bake it in a 350-degree oven for about 40-ish minutes. So we're just plopping her in there all the way around. We try not to work it too much because, like I said, we're trying to keep all that air in there. Evenly get it around there. Lovely. So I'll just lightly spread this. Perfect. And then, as the old grannies would tell us to do, we're supposed to run around through the middle with a knife. I believe the theory on this is that it's going to knock out any big air bubbles. But maybe it's just good luck. I don't know. All right, into the oven we go for about 40 minutes till it's golden brown. All right, our angel food cake baked for 40 minutes exactly. It was all dried up, and then as soon as it was baked, I flipped it onto these little cans so that it could cool upside down. And I've already loosened it, so it's kind of falling up. But, whew, look how gorgeous that is. So it won't pop out like that immediately. I ran a knife around it just to get it out there. Smells so good. And then this is the benefit of having a removable bottom on your pan. So I'm just gonna tuck a knife into this edge here, loosen it up a little. And then this cake is super delicious with just whipped cream and berries. Kind of like a strawberry shortcake, I guess. But it's also good just on its own. All right, the moment of truth. Oh, so perfect and fluffy, I love it. So it's all done, all ready to go. Angel food cake, a gift from the angels. Awesome. Well, thanks for joining me today. I'll see you guys tomorrow for something else delicious. Bye.